Okay, bear with me here. I was going to do a long video for you, but I'm going to try to wrap this up. Crud cutter. Let's just cut to, this is about rust inhibitors. See rust inhibitor right here, waterborne. Let's look at the material safety data sheet to reverse engineer what they've got going on. Phosphoric acid, 25 to 50%. Huge proprietary statement there. It's probably 30% similar to another product I'm going to show you. Let me introduce you to phosphoric acid as far as NASA is concerned, and it's interesting. The NASA reports on rust and metals that they use a noble metal. So noble metals in their studies. Noble is the highest metal up, such as gold, etc. But they didn't just use gold; they used the metals down on the scale, about 7 down, I think it is roughly. And those metals, for example, let me just explain to you about like a gold. As I understand, their research has learned that if you were to polish gold, you would be taking off the sacrificial exterior coating on that gold, the oxidation on that gold. So your gold would look nice until it flashed over, if you will, with the oxidation layer. That oxidation layer is actually the sacrificial protective layer also. It's very interesting at that point with the higher metals, why they last so long. So I'm paraphrasing, but not so much. I'm paraphrasing, but the sacrificial layer is present, and I want to show you. Let me go to the next one. Let's see if I can show you on this one. So this is a material that they're also working on. It shows how the rust happens on a typical metal, and this is this not proprietary, a engineered product that when the rust would hit it, the pH would activate. The rust has a pH, and it would come in contact with this coating. It has a different pH. At that point, that pH of this coating would basically burst free at the local area and then neutralize the rust that's going to happen. That's interesting stuff they got going on there. Why do I choose NASA? I think I told you guys that government cannot have patent. Take a look. Take a look at this. This paper is declared a work of the U.S. government is not subject to copyright protection in the United States. So I can copy this, do whatever I want to with it. I don't need to do any more than that. Going back to Rust-Oleum product, and they're using acid. Is this the acetone one? I believe so. Where's my acetone? Okay, not acetone on this one. Naphtha. Yeah. So what is this? So what is this product? This is the, that's just a paint. All right, so this is just the Rust-Oleum paint. I was proving that point too. That's why I left the tab open. This is just the paint. It has no ability to do anything besides make an air brake to stop the oxidation of your metal. With that said, if you use a paint that allows moisture to penetrate it, then you just did nothing. Your paint may look nice, but you're wondering why your metal is still rusting. It's because you're using a paint that's not the permeability is allowing moisture to come through. Look here, this one has acetone in it. Let's scroll up to the top. This is Rust-Oleum, and over here it's a top coat aerosol. So the acetone is like a prep for metal. Anybody doing body work knows that. There's a range, 25 to 50%. Yeah, you can just wipe your car with an acetone product with acetone. You don't have to go through that. Now, people claim that acetone will get rid of rust. I'm going to pass on that. It will not. It's that layer. You need to get down to the parent metal, the base metal, to get rid of this sacrificial, nasty metal there. This iron oxide that can have its own reactions with the parent metal, the metal below. And so you want to get the oxidation out of it also. And let's go here, Rust-Oleum again. So this is a rust reformer spray. I think I just pulled the safety data sheet next door to it. It says rust reformer spray, And is that MS this rust reformer spray? All right, 6-pack rust reformer right here. It's the same product, and their rust reformer is acetone. So you can do your acid, your sulfur, the phosphoric acid on it on your base, clean it up, and then you can come back with an acetone and then get to painting. The kicker to all this is be careful with what I'm going to show you. Is one of the products I'm going to show you over here. Is the dollar store uses hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid and bleach can become it creates mustard gas. I think it's referred to, if I'm right. In other words, it can kill you. Um, and so this is a little. What you're looking at is me scrubbing in the video, and I'm spraying on this hydrochloric product onto rust, and see what happens. Right now, the challenge is, see if I can pause it. Right here in the video, my mouse is to get this unfrozen, and this is also this product right here. You see in the little scrub to the window. That is hydrochloric acid, the dollar store product, and it really does do a nice job. We'll fast forward over down here. We'll scrub forward, and that's just a few minutes of me just after that. It's already reacting with the oxidation. With the iron oxide. Oxidation is what takes place. Oxidated metal. How about that? And it's me putting a little sample there. Now this is a door, a weldment that you would use right here. So I'm putting the lime away here, and on this side I'm putting phosphoric acid. This is 10%, the right one. Toilet bowl cleaner. It's all it is, toilet bowl cleaner. This is 10%. I'm going to show you that I got a 30% mix and how ultimately this is going to, if you got access to toilet bowl cleaner, you just want to do it that way, you can do it that way. It's $5.08. That's my commercial price. You can probably pay $5.80 and get the same deal. This is $1 to the right, but it's remember, this is hydrochloric acid, and do not use bleach to clean it. With these two together, or you created your death sentence perhaps. So no bleach, no bleach. You can write on here no bleach if that helps you. This one you're going to be okay with. And let's look at that metal now. That metal there was pretty bad. And now I'm just giving it a light sanding already after only 5 minutes, and she's coming right back to life. Now, so in other words, I would then put some acetone on this and coat it with a non-permeable paint. That's a lot thicker down there. I would like to get rid of some of that because it might look like yeah, this is the right one. It might look like that, and I'm just painting over it, and this is eating, and it'll blister through my paint. And you can just spot sand it and keep on rocking if you must. We'll see this part again, I believe. Fast forwarding, that's me just working it again, another coat. Now we're getting down to looking like that. I come up to my utility sink. I now scrub it clean, and look at the how nice it's starting to look. And that's with just the dollar stores acid, hydrochloric acid, right there. Lime away, right? Where did lime away go? But I just scrubbed over it. That's just a dollar store product. I'm pretty. Let's see what I say here. I guess I don't say anything. So now she's cleaned up, ready to go. Again, acetone and go. Now this is the right one product that I have on there that I was talking to about it. Now this is on this piece of metal here. Look how nicely it did that piece of metal. That's 10% by weight phosphoric acid. Yeah, again, that's just toilet bowl cleaner. And you get that same powdered look effect. The iron, I think that's iron oxide 3 or something like that, conversion, something anyway. And there we go. Plastic pipes, I'm not worried about it. The acid messing up the sink too much. It's going to get washed down, diluted. So let's cut to the chase here. Let's jump back. Let's jump here. So I grabbed the weight, an iron, a cast iron weight. To the left is the iron oxide, is the tile toilet bowl cleaner, if you will, and to the right is lime away, and it says lime calcium rust. So right there, clean it up. Remember, to the left is hydrogen phosphoric acid, and to the right is hydrochloric acid. So you can see the phosphoric acid is much better. That's 10%. And the hydrochloric to the right, I don't know what the percentage is. I think it was 13%. So it's about equal. And then I looked at the profile and, all right. So here on the floor, I have a Rust-Oleum product here to the left. I've got 10% the toilet bowl cleaner, if you will, phosphoric acid. This is also phosphoric acid. This is 30%, 10%. This is lime away right here. So that's hydrochloric acid, and this is the spray of hydrochloric acid, just the weak spray bottle to the right. And there it is. This is Rust Dissolver, Rust-Oleum gel product to the left. Wait till you see how it's just, that 30% is night and day. Okay, let me see if I can do this for you. Can I make that any larger? Sorry, guys. So that's me just giving it a light scrub after a few hours. And to the left, it's just sparkle right there. It just brought it to life, and we'll get closer to it. Now I brought it into another one of my utility sinks here. To the far left, that's the one I'm scrubbing on now. And you can see right there. Look at that. So that's 30%. That's 10%. That's the toilet bowl cleaner. That's the Rust Dissolver. The Rust Dissolver on Amazon's $10. It's phosphoric acid, so it's going to do a nice conversion for you that you're going to be able to paint over after you clean it up like that. I mean, you wouldn't want to paint over the rust. And you don't want to take it off too much because then you're going to get the flash over. It's theoretically, you'd want to paint over it with it, because the iron oxides, I think, is supposed to allow you to paint over better. Now, don't quote me on that one. Because it creates that sacrificial layer. It's like a coat, like that self-healing. Actually, literally, that's what NASA calls it, self-healing capabilities of the more noble metals. I would love to know the patent of the all-weathered steel. I can look it up one day. All-weathered steel, I believe it does the same thing. It allows that sacrificial rust layer to be the noble part. The anode-cathode setup is what it amounts to for deterioration. And here we go here. So right there, that is pretty darn good too. That's hydrochloric right here. And right there is the 10% and then 30 out here. So the hydrochloric, the lime away, the gel product is darn good, and that's the spray down here, which is darn weak. But look at that. So hydrochloric, $1, dollar store. Remember, no bleach. Why would you put bleach on it anyway? It's metal, right? But just in case. Over here to your, even if you're cleaning your toilets out with it, don't put bleach in it afterwards. And that includes Lysol. That's bleach. So here is the 10%, and look how bright that 30 jumps out at. So doing the math, it comes out to use the 30%. That's the phosphoric acid right there. It comes out to that you'll do better, because that's only, even though this is like, let's call it $6. This is $10. You're getting 30% compared to 10%. You're getting the work done faster, and your time is valuable. And here we are. Move on, Rust Dissolver. I did the math on it right then. So again, that's 10, and you can see how much is left. And then over here, you see how much is not left. Isn't that beautiful? You know, that's beautiful. So the conclusion is, let's see if I can jump down here. Of these three products, $10, let's call it $6, $1, and $1. The spray, don't waste your time. You can come here, but remember it's hydrochloric, so you want to go ahead and clean your product off, use some acetone afterwards, and paint it. You're going to get away with $1. You're going to have to do 2 coats, possibly 3. This one you're going to have to do two coats also. This one you're going to get away with 1 to 2. Well, 1 coat's going to get you, the factor is just huge. You see that this Rust-Oleum product there is, the factor is huge. So come on, baby, go back there. So that's $1, $6, and $10. What do you want to do? If it's not much rust, if it's not pitted, this has been out. This has been like this for about a year now. This piece of metal. So that's that, and it's good metal, good carbon content. You can get all down into that if you want to, but I don't think we have to go that far. Let's chase over here now. I want to show you on the same topic. Oh, not there. Not there. Not there. Where am I? Great. Sorry, I'm trying to find the. Nope. Is it here? Nope. Oh, the granny. This is great. I wanted to give you guys this another time, but you can find these structural books over here for pretty cheap. They're outdated, but it's kind of cool. My man, I like to tell him about this one right here. $5. Seismic Provisions, 97. A man from Canada. Okay. So I just looked in general. How does phosphoric acid remove rust? To see what they had in general here, what I could share with you guys. Most acid can dissolve rust. Most will react with the remaining iron and oxide and oxidize it. This just creates more rust and negates the desired effect of rust removal. Some stronger acids will completely remove rust, but they will damage the remaining ferrous metal through etching and pitting the surface. Phosphoric acid is one of the few acids that can remove rust without oxidizing or damaging the iron beneath it. Why the $10 works out better than the $1 deal is what I'm driving at. Structural for sure. Now this is phosphoric acid, 7 to 13%. That's KBS product. You guys heard of KBS products? Let's move over. They made me write them an email to get this data from them. 7 to 13 phosphoric. Hell, you can use the toilet bowl cleaner at that rate is what I'm driving at. KBS is hitting you up on $30, right, for a little section, and it's and then it's a paint mixture also. But POR is the same thing. It's just phosphoric. POR. It's just phosphoric acid with a mix of a blend of their proprietary, probably like an epoxy type paint. So yeah, you can spend that much money, or you can do it 2 stages and do the prep work correct, better. Isonic acid for KBS. This is their rust seal. All right, so this is cyanide right here. This acid. It comes in at 5 to 10%. So yeah, this is a pretty lethal deal here. That's the rust seal, but they have the combination of both. Here's a sign. Here it is again. This is rust preventive, and there's weight 1 to 5% based on weight on this product, and this is the POR 15. So you see what they're doing to get the their capabilities. Now I've not found what it's actually doing to the metal in here. I've not found that. Now let me show you one more time. KBS. Okay, this is POR. So KBS also has, so just so your record, rust seal. Not to be confused with the other one. Rust seal is this. Slide over 1, 2. Where are you? I'm going to terminate video soon. Okay, right. There's the request. And phosphoric acid is their rust blast. So cut to the chase. Clean your metal up best you can. Put some phosphoric acid on it. Use that. I hate to market anybody, but $10 is a good deal to go ahead and throw it down the tubes with what I just showed you. Clean it off. Wire brush it off. Uh, get right on top of it with a product that's going to not allow moisture to get to the surface. You know you did good if you don't see blistering coming back later on. If you do, then address that blister, that location. They're down here at 7 to 13%. Where you're going to treat with that other product at 30, and you want to theoretically you want to leave some of the iron, the conversion that the phosphoric acid does to the iron oxide. I'm going to terminate the video with that. So I know it's weird. Everybody says do not. They find it weird painting over the conversions. Oh, okay, there's a fastener sec. Oh, I want to give you guys this too on NASA's link. You guys got to comment on it, but you can go to NASA here and just search so much stuff, and it's all FREE T free. All right, so let's bounce over one more. Again, this is their self-healing product, but it helps you understand that what's going on. When you put the phosphoric acid on it, you're going to create this oxide. Well, NASA says it's creating possible three. I see iron 3. Iron. It's creating. I don't want to jump into say that incorrectly because they've got multiple reports, and this is a different product that gets the conversion. They do talk about it. Just keep the oxygen off of this thing. Clean it up. Get the oxygen off it with a good high quality metal paint that's going to not allow moisture to get through it. All right. I'm terminating video, and take care, guys. This is going to be on the rust, and you're going to, my recommendation is down here to your left, Rust-Oleum Rust Dissolver, $10, gel, and you'll get results like this pretty damn fast. The one to the far left. Clean it up and put acetone on it. I'd go ahead and acetone it, and then prep and then put your primer on, and get that quality, a high quality paint on there. Terminating video. That does not allow moisture to penetrate.